What's up? What's up? What's up, people? We back once again for the Kings for the Culture podcast. Me and my partner Max. I got a special guest with us today. Another Raider man himself, my man
You already
Donovan.
know.
I've been rocking with him on Twitter for a long time. That's how we met on his Raider Nation tip. So today he gonna come in with us, man. We gonna talk about this Raider schedule. We gonna have some Raiders talk, man. Let's get to it.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
As always, let's go.
All right, man. So we open it up with the Las Vegas. Excuse me, the Los Angeles Trash. Chargers, not the Trashers.
You had it right the first time, bro.
You had it right the first time. Then we gonna go back through these win losses. Got week 1 Chargers, week 2 Baltimore. We got week 3 Carolina. We got week 4. We got the Cleveland Browns. Week 5, we got the Broncos. Week 6, we got the Steelers. Week 7, we got the Rams. Week 8, we got the Chiefs, of course. Week 9, we got the Bengals. Then we take that good old bye. Then we come back. We got Dolphins, Broncos, Chiefs. Then we got Tampa Bay, Atlanta, Jags. Then we got our Derek Carr reunion in week 17. Then week 18, we got the Chargers again. So, starting with week 1, man, against the Chargers, I feel like with Harbaugh coming in, trying to get his stuff established, I'm going to go ahead and say we smacking week 1. And that's really our first home game of the season. Y'all know we run L.A.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I was...
Yeah, man, I agree with you, man. Oh, go ahead, bro. You good?
No, go ahead.
Nah, I agree with you, bro. I honestly think, cause the whole, here's the thing I hate about Red Nation, because we get not us particularly, us three, but everybody wanted Harbaugh, man.
Yeah.
So I would love for us to, and I wanted AP from the get-go. You know what I'm saying? So I would love for us to come in there, smack the motherfuckers in the mouth, and then just prove them wrong.
No doubt.
And then Herbert is good, but
he does have his flaws. He does.
Yeah, it's but I will say this: if anybody can get the potential in Herbert unlocked, it can be Harbaugh.
That's true.
I could dig
it. But I do see, Keenan Allen, he got traded to the Bears. Eckler, where did Eckler go to?
Washington.
With Commanders.
Yeah.
So their offense is a bit depleted. So I really don't see where we can lose this one.
And Mike Williams gone as well.
Yep. I don't really count Mike Williams because he's hardly ever playing. So to be honest, he hardly ever play a whole full season. So,
so we all agree. That's a good
week 1. That's
1-0.
Be Smack City right there. Yeah.
All right, so we gonna go to week 2. We got Baltimore, and we going to Baltimore. We got Action Jackson, Lamar. Man, I'm gonna give us an L on that one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with the L.
We in line with that one because I think the defense is going to be there, but that early season offense is what I'm going to be is what will be back from giving that a W. I still think it'll be competitive, but I think that's an L. I just think I don't know if we'll be able to keep up with them offensively. That's the biggest thing.
Facts.
That's really my only concern because Max Crosby gonna be running down the mall between Max and Christian Wilkerson, and hopefully Coots will come on better. I ain't worried about the defense. It's that offense.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah, that's the same thing that I got, man. Because the first couple games, is going to tell us a lot about the offense.
Absolutely.
With Luke Getsy coming in, and we have all these weapons, and I believe in Aiden. I think he can get it done. Either him or Gardner Minshew, whatever the case may be. I think they can get it done. But I think because in the past, let's keep it real. In the past, we would have got blown out.
Oh, facts.
We would have got blown out, but with this defense coming in, you know what I'm saying? I think that We'll definitely keep it competitive. It'll be a close game.
Mm-hmm.
I can see us losing by like 3 points, at most a touchdown. So yeah, I got to take the L on that one.
I can see that one of those Justin Tucker game-winning field goals. From, I can see that. I can absolutely see that.
Nah, I agree. Both y'all made some good points. So we're gonna go on to week 3. We got the Carolina Panthers. Got Mr. Bryce Young, and that's our actual first home game. Bryce Young coming in to the Black Star, as I call it. No disrespect to the Panthers. I feel like we're gonna smack them, make light word up.
Yeah,
They did get better,
yeah,
but
this is a light work game, I feel.
Yeah, it should be. Now.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
As we sit here and talk, if it just hit me as you said that this should be light work. They got a new head coach, a struggling offensive rookie. Like this should be one of the, and they don't really have no pieces on defense. They didn't trade away the best pass rusher.
Yeah.
So this should be one of them games that we come in, and this should be a smack city game. He came off the Baltimore loss.
But you know how we do when we got games that we should win. You know what I'm saying?
And I bring that up to say this is going to tell us a lot about what kind of coach AP is, because you're coming off a loss and you coming into a game that you should win, just like you said. So week 3 this should be light work.
Hey, I'm gonna be the first to put it out there. I think that old stigma gone, man. I feel like AP in there. I feel like we're gonna win the damn games we should win. I'm gonna throw that shit out the window. Now I could be wrong, but I feel like that. I feel like we done with that era.
Again, it comes down to what that offense is looking like.
Yeah, that's it.
It comes down to what that offense is, because if we can start quick and start putting points on them,
that defense
AOC throwing bombs to Devontae and all these weapons we got with Brock Bowers and everything, we should win this game. It should be easy work. But that offense is going to answer a lot of questions. And I was hoping when the opponents came out early last year or after the season ended, I was hoping and praying I was going to be in Charlotte, man.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
I wanted to go. Yeah. I'm right up the street.
I'm I can ready. We fucking ready, man.
All right. Then we going to week 4. We got the Cleveland Browns. Me personally, I may be biased, but I feel like with Nick Chubb coming back off that injury, Deshaun Watson hadn't been Deshaun Watson lately. I'm gonna give us a dub, man. I'm gonna give us a dub. How y'all feel?
Yeah, same here. Cause I just don't see the Browns getting us on. I mean, and Chubb coming off the injury, he's not gonna be the same.
Yep. I don't even think he'll be starting out like that. I think it'll be more Jerome Ford, to be honest.
Yeah, and then Coop is not really. Well, I'm not gonna say Coop is on a downturn, but Coop is pretty much the only weapon that Cleveland has. I can't really think off the top of my head any offensive weapons that they do have. Now that D that Cleveland has, it is legit. So we're gonna have to. So hopefully the offensive line can hold up, because Myles Garrett, he's gonna eat.
Yep.
So as long as that offensive line holds up, we should be good. Yeah. I feel like it like a game like this should be like 17-10 or something, or like 20
game. Yeah.
It's definitely it's
24-17.
Right. It's definitely one of them black and blue games. And the good thing I think is it's at home. But obviously I can't see the future, but Deshaun Watson is what's going to make the difference in this game. If he comes out this year looking like how he did last year to start, this should be another W. I got it as a dub.
Right.
Yeah.
Regardless, but it will be interesting to see how Deshaun Watson is playing at that time, because if he even looks half of what he used to look like, this should be a good game. It'll be a defensive game, but it'll really show kind of like again where we at. It's an AFC team, so you got to beat them boys for playoff potential, playoff matchups. These are the games you have to have out of conference. I mean, in conference, but out of division games.
Yep.
Exactly.
They did add Mr. Jerry Judy over there if anybody cares.
Oh yes, man. That might be
yeah.
an L now, man. that might be an L now, man. I don't know.
I don't know, man. You know, he can't catch crabs in a whorehouse, so we'll see.
Sure can't. That was
I was finna say, yeah, because Judy wasn't, and I'm gonna keep it G, because at first I wanted Judy with us.
Yeah.
But now that I think back, yeah, he's never really had an impact on the league. So
did he come in the same year as Ruggs, or was that the year after?
Yeah, he came in the same year as Ruggs.
CD.
I wanted to get not nothing against Russ, because I mean we can't predict, not to get off topic, we couldn't predict what happened.
Oh, no doubt.
But I wanted Judy first.
See, for me, it was CD that year. I didn't want Judy that year because I don't like Alabama receivers, man. That's why I didn't want Ruggs. Not because of what he was. I just don't like Bama receivers. If we come out of Bama, I'll take the running back.
I can dig it.
Or a lineman. Or a defensive player, but I don't want no quarterback and I don't want no wide receiver. But
you're right.
That's off topic.
All right. We're going to week 5. We got the Denver Donkeys. I mean, y'all know how I feel. We own them boys, so we ain't got to really spend too much time.
Easy work. Easy.
We've been smacking them for the past few years now.
I might surprise y'all, but I got that as an L, you know.
Okay. You believe Bo Nix?
Well, I think it's a combination of a couple of things. Sean Payton is in second year in coaching. Mm-hmm. The Broncos they've heard all off season our record against them for the last few years.
Mm-hmm.
Now, having a rookie quarterback, that's a blemish. I don't like that, but I got that as, and it's at Denver. That's the other thing. It's at Denver early in the season, so I got that as an L, to be honest, man. I could be wrong.
I'm gonna
and Justice. Yeah, you have a point. You have a point. Sean Payton, man, it's just
because he's a good coach. Like, he's not a bad coach. He might be trying to create. He might be creating a bad culture.
And then come to think of it, he wanted Bo Nix all along. Mm-hmm. So he got a quarterback that he could mold into his into what
he wants.
So yeah, that could.
I mean, I think if anything is just everything kind of lines up for them. Early season at home, coach second year, you got a rookie quarterback. You know, them boy gonna be juiced up for this game because you know they've been talking cash last year, so they can be ready for this one. Now I do got us beating them, you know, spoil. I do got us beating them at home later in the year, but week 5, and I thought that was a good spot for it. Just looked like it just the spot for me. I didn't like.
I got you, man. I got you. I'm a pencil it as a dub. And Justin Simmons off that back end of that defense, I feel like they can miss them a lot. So, you know, we'll see.
Yeah, I got that dub as well.
Okay. All right. We'll move on to week 6. We got the Pittsburgh Steelers with the new quarterback by the name of Dangerous Wilson and another young man, Justin Fields. And surprisingly, fellas, I'm going to give us an L. I think with Mike Tomlin putting a battery in the back of Russell Wilson, I feel like he's going to find his mojo, and they got that good defense. I'm going to give us an L.
Yeah, same here.
Wow. I took the dub. so maybe those 2 weeks.
I just, with Pittsburgh, man, Pittsburgh is always tricky.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep. Because I feel like a couple years ago, because the last few seasons we've been playing in Pittsburgh, right?
Yep.
And I think
we beat them last year. We played them early in the year. I think that was one of McDaniel's wins. The year before that, we played them.
We lost that, didn't
we? Did we? I can't even. I thought we.
I know last year for sure we lost. Matter of fact, we lost last year, and we lost the year before. Remember, it was a snow game.
That's right.
It was the anniversary of the Immaculate Reception.
Yep, that's right. So you know what? I mean, like I said, I got that as a dub. So maybe I like, and it's at home for us, so that it's at home again. So that's why I like that. I like that spot as a win. But it's funny how week 5 y'all got us winning and I got us losing, and then week 6 y'all got us winning, and I got us winning, y'all got us losing. So that's a pivotal point in the schedule right
feel
there.
like, I mean, and I'm never gonna count out Russ because I'm gonna just chalk it up as Denver just being a bad situation.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
I agree.
So I think Russ can get back to form, and then even then, we never really got a chance to see what Justin Fields could do at his full potential.
Mm-hmm.
So depending on who wins that quarterback job, and like I say, Pittsburgh is always tricky.
Yeah.
So I gotta stick in the L with that one.
Okay. And side note, this is off topic, but just speaking of Justin Fields, people say he didn't have an opportunity in Chicago, but like, what didn't Chicago have? You had a number 1 receiver. You had a stable of running backs. Like, what didn't you have? You had a FCS quarterback come in and beat us. So,
and then Luke Getsy was the offensive coordinator there, and
right?
I'm not sure if y'all listen to Hondo Carpenter, but he brought up a very good point that in Chicago, Getsy couldn't really do what he wanted to do
with Fields.
Yeah,
with
because Fields, we know Fields lacked. I still think he's a solid quarterback, but clearly he lacked the not just the pocket presence, but the accuracy for lack of a better term. Because even when the boy from I don't even remember the man name that came in and beat us that game, but
yeah, I don't remember either.
He just looks more. He looked more accurate, staying in the pocket and dropping dimes. But I just wanted to mention that because I have heard people say that like Justin Fields didn't get a fair shake, this, that, and the third. But I don't know about that. That's my opinion. But I digress.
All right. Everybody good?
Yes, sir.
We'll go ahead. We're gonna move on to week 7. Be back at home in LA. This time against the Rams. Me personally, fellas, I got it as a dub. I know they got the Puka Cooper combo over there. Poop, however you want to call it. But I feel like we'll get it done. Aaron Donald retiring, that's gonna cut the heart out of that defense for the most part. And I feel like we'll go in and we definitely make a statement beating the playoff team from last year.
I'm mad at Crossroads on this one when I was looking at the schedule because LA, although it's a second home,
different team.
Yeah, you know what? Because at first I had it as an L, but you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and give it a L.
I guess
I'm on the fence about it, but it's just I'm not sure. But I'm gonna lean towards the dub on that one.
Okay.
I got it as an L. I just that's why I say it's funny. Like with the even I didn't think about the crowd, but with the Rams, it's like I liked what our defense did last year, and I do think they will be better. But this is truly going to be a test of the offense because you can have Matthew Stafford, assuming Cooper Cup healthy at this point in the season, Puka, and you got the Tyron, Sean McVay. Like this is going to be a true test of the defense and.
Yeah, and they got my boy out of Michigan. Come to think about it, because I want him.
They drafted Corum as well. So I got it as an L just because I know our defense is good, but are they good enough to keep up with the Rams? Is going to be my question. Like it's easy to keep up with the Chiefs. I say keep up with the Chiefs as far as the defense goes because you got that emotion behind it. But the Rams is a different. It's like this is an out of conference, a way out of conference.
Okay, I think that's what you're saying. Because, like, say for example, with the Chargers, that's a rivalry game, so we're gonna have juice behind.
Right, got that juice behind you. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But I like I said, I got it as an L. but I can see us winning though.
Those are the games that like those are the games that like the ones that if we lose one of those games, it come back to bite us in the behind later. Like, yeah, we should have got that.
Yep. Like the Vikings game last year.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
All right. We can go to week 8. We got the Kansas City Chiefs. They coming to Vegas, man. For some reason, when they come to Vegas, we can't get the dub on them. I don't know why. Hopefully, we figure it out this year. But with that being said, I'm gonna pencil that in as an L for us, man.
Yep, I have that as an L as well. Pat is Pat, but I think the thing with this is, I think in order for us to, because we can match up with the Chiefs, but I think in order for us to get to where we need to be able to knock them off at home.
I got it as a dub. I ain't gonna lie, because I'm the reason being is for that very reason. It's a home game. It's the last home game before the bye. They have always given us trouble at home, and I think this that AP factor. Like, hey, yo, like it's our house. We've lost to them, and I wouldn't be surprised if he throw in a little jab from the Super Bowl. Them playing in our house.
Yeah.
That and the third, but I got this. Mm-hmm. I got this as a dub because every time they play, we always pretty much winning up until like the last quarter. So I think this I got it as a dub, honestly. Now I do got us losing to Kansas City for the Black Friday game.
Yeah, I got that as a dub for us. I just feel like we cut their heart out last Christmas, but
I feel like either way we're gonna split the series between them.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like in order for us to let motherfuckers know, okay, we here. Knock them. We got to be able to knock them off at home.
Yeah, that's why this weekend. That's why I got as a dub. Like that's how I took that approach. Like, this is important. Like, if what y'all see, if you see a different team, like, this is important. Especially going to depend coming off that Rams game too. If we lose, that will be even more juice for that to play the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Bengals week 9. I got that as an L, man. We going out to Cincinnati. 1:00 game. Y'all know the stigma. They put that on us. So with that being said, I just got it as an L, man. I think that's a game we probably take an L in. Hopefully, most definitely I want us to win, but I think it's an L. How y'all feel?
This is one of the games that I kind of was on the fence about too. Cause Joe Cool coming back, and also it's an East Coast game, and for some reason we just can't get over the goddamn East Coast.
Right.
So I do
not
have
against good teams.
I do have us taking an L, but I will say, this our first East Coast game of the year, right?
Nah, Baltimore week 2.
Yeah, Baltimore.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, just for some. Until proven otherwise, I got us taking an L on that one.
I agree. I definitely agree with y'all on that one. I had that as an L, just since it, like you said, Joe coming back, Jamal T, and boy, I just think them boy gonna be back to do what they do, assuming everybody healthy.
And see, the thing is with the AFC, like I said, this is why it's so important that we can get like these early AFC games. This is so important for me to knock the Browns off and all them stuff. Because if you beat the teams that you're supposed to, when you get to the big boys and we just so happen to lose, it's like, all right, it don't really.
It won't sting as bad. If nothing else, would be like if you see them in the playoffs.
Exactly.
Right.
But if we mess around and lose to Chargers and Steelers and whatnot, then that's gonna hurt us later on down the line. Hurt the playoff spot. So I do have us taking the L in Cincy.
Okay. All right, then we going to the bye. you know, fresh off the bye, we go down to South Beach, Miami Gardens. We going down to see the Dolphins. You know, me personally, fellas, I got that as an L as well. I feel like we played them tough last year, but you know, and that's just me. I feel like it's another L for us. How y'all feel about it?
Okay, now going back to the bye. I feel like this bye is in the perfect spot for us.
Oh, no doubt, most definitely.
So in that case, so that's why we need to beat Cincy at least. But if we take a L, okay, it's the extra week we get right. That's why I have this Miami game as a dub.
Okay,
I got you. I see you.
It's the perfect time for a bye week.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's literally halfway through the season. So you
Yep.
heal up, you heal up your little nicks and whatnot, get back fresh. And this is when AP needs to be like, okay, this is the next half of the season. We need to get it right.
Yeah.
So we need to come down there and do and do the business. And I'm not going. I like Mike McDaniel, the Miami coach. I like him a whole lot. You know, they're definitely going to miss Wilkins. So
yeah. Oh, this
yeah,
is a Christian. Damn, this
Yeah,
is
it's
a
a revenge
Christian.
year.
Okay, yeah, I ain't think about that.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So they gonna miss Wilkins for real. And then you know with Wilkins it's gonna be okay. You know I'm back against my old team. He gonna have that little extra edge to it. So I
Right.
do have it as a win, not a blowout win, but I do have us like close game. I'm saying like maybe 27-20 or something like that.
Okay. I can dig it. I can dig it. Max, you got anything you want to say, man? Or you want to move on? I don't know what he got. How we gonna move on?
You
Uh,
say my bad.
so Max, did you have anything you want to say about this Dolphins game? Are you ready to move on?
Oh no, I got that as an L. I
Okay,
just
okay.
I mean, even the 1 o'clock angles with 1 o'clock in Miami, I don't ever like it. So
But I did like the point that Donovan made though.
I
He
did too.
about that, but yeah,
Absolutely.
I'm gonna stick with my guns though.
Until they shoot me differently. It's similar to the Bengals 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
Until they shoot me differently. But I do agree. I definitely do agree with what he said.
Say
Mm-hmm.
less. All right, week 12. We got Denver. They come to the house. We own Denver. You know how I feel. I said earlier. I feel like we sweep them again this year.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, same way.
Okay, all right.
Well, I got that as a dub. I can say sweet, but I got that as a dub.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, next week, week 13, we got the Chiefs. We in Arrowhead, Black Friday game. And as I spoke on earlier, I feel like it's a win. I feel like we're gonna get that Christmas Day vibe we got last year when we went in there and beat them. I feel like we'll get the same thing this year. I feel like we'll be rolling coming off of Denver and go ahead and knock their heads off as well.
Yeah, so I kind of feel like you know, with it being the Black Friday game, you know, AP is gonna make something out of that. You know, it's black, and then KC is KC is also gonna be pissed that we beat them last year at their home. So this gonna be one of them black and blue slug it out games. It's not gonna be a high scoring one. This is gonna go down to the wire. I think like 17-14, something like that. But I do have us beaten.
Okay.
Yeah, I got. That's why I told y'all I prefaced that I took the L, put an L for this one, mostly for that same reason. Us beating them on Christmas last year. Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't think,
man.
especially the way that kind of not just pushed them,
Yeah,
but
the way we beat them. Yeah.
right. We pretty much embarrassed them, boy, and I don't think they like that. So
Yeah, and you know what? That was their last loss
that's
of the
their
year
last loss
too.
before they won the
They
Super
woke
Bowl
up.
too.
Yeah.
Right.
Unfortunately, fuck them, but yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. They
Mhm.
did. All right. We're going to week 14. We got Tampa Bay, man, at Tampa Bay. Um, now I know earlier I said that we was gonna shake that stigma, but I kind of have to go back and recant that because I feel like after the big Chiefs win, I feel like we'll go to Tampa Bay, and I feel like we'll take a L, man.
Mm-hmm. I can see that. Emotion. Being high off the emotions. I can see us dropping one. And this is one of them. This is one of them trap games. Because honestly, I feel like we should beat Tampa Bay.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be as good as last year.
Because Baker Mayfield's their quarterback, and right off the top of my head, I can't think of. Well, you got Mike Evans, but Mike Evans is Mike Evans.
They got Chris Godwin and they got Rashad White, so they got some weapons, but we can start and end with Baker Mayfield. Last year that wasn't real. That's not real Baker.
Hey,
we can start right there. Like I got it as a dub.
Last time we played Baker, man, Baker came in and bust our ass.
Embarrassed.
Yeah.
I was just
yelling at the TV like, God damn you.
Like, please don't remind me. I think that was more bad coaching though. I put that on bad coaching.
Okay. I could dig it. All right. We come back week 15. We got the Dirty Birds. They come to Vegas. I feel like we'll smack Phoenix or Cousin, whoever they're playing. I feel like that's a dub for us.
Yeah.
I'm kind of pissed. Again. I kind of wish this wasn't Atlanta. I wanted to go.
Oh no!
Man, I was pissed. But yeah, man, I got us winning this game. And I don't know. I'll have to seek because this it's just so funny how they shocked the hell out of us by picking Phoenix because I was low key thinking obviously we didn't get Daniels, which I knew that from the get go we weren't going to be able to get him.
Yeah, that was a pipe dream. Yeah.
I was thinking yeah, if we can't get Daniels, we probably gonna get Penix. And then when they jumped in front of us to take him, I was like, wow, you just gave that man that big old payday.
Yeah.
I think I have a feeling that Penix will be starting.
I think so too. I honestly think I didn't mind the draft pick, to be honest. It was unexpected, yeah, but I didn't mind them picking Penix at 8 because for me, Penix was even though Jaden Daniels came on late, and then they always had Caleb Williams as the main number one. Penix is always probably one of the best quarterbacks in the draft. Like every game I watched of him, he balled. Like everybody talk about the last game against Michigan, but
yeah,
his offensive line.
And then if he, I didn't mean to cut you off, bro. If he wasn't hurt, we looking at him as a top 5, top 10 pick.
Easy.
Easy. 5 pick.
Easy.
So
because that's what I'm saying. Like Penix, everything I saw from Penix, he balled. In the championship game, his offensive line wasn't doing him no help, and I didn't even realize that the starting running back was hurt that game, so he didn't even play. So they couldn't run the ball as effectively as they was the whole season. So I definitely don't mind the Penix pick, and by week 15, I'm willing to bet Penix is starting. I honestly, just like Donovan said.
I do have us beating Atlanta. Again, this is another one of them. This is another one of them trap games because I feel like it should be easy work.
Light work.
Yeah, I definitely think we'll get the Dirty Birds, man. Like you said, Penix should be starting by then. Or who knows, Kirk, people forget Kirk Cousins was goddamn setting the league on fire last year before he went down. So you never know with all the weapons he got over there. We'll see.
Nah, he always do that in the contract. Yeah, he could be booted that shit just like always. He always do that. He always do it in the contract. That's why he get paid. He ball out in the contract. He get that money, and at least that first year he be suspect. Especially if you coming off an Achilles. I ain't worried about that. I got that as it is a trap game. I will say that, but I got it as a dub. I think we sweep the NFC South, to be honest.
Okay.
Panthers, Bucks, Falcons, and Saints.
Okay.
Well, I kind of jumped ahead a little bit, but go ahead. My bad.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna move on about the Falcons. Like I told you last episode we did, if Michael Penix go down there and he do what he's supposed to do, Kirk Cousins is gonna be a damn distant cousin. His ass is gone.
His ass is grass. Yes, he out the door.
I give it to about week 5.
Yep.
Dang, week 5. You don't even think he make it that long, huh?
It ain't gonna take that long. Because think about it. Them not to make it a racial thing, but them boys Atlanta ain't been they ain't had nobody. I mean, everybody still think about Vic. Everybody still thinking about Vic. We still going for Vic. Shout out to Matt Ryan and all them boys, but so it's a lot of expectations on Penix, and then once Penix get that shot, and if he start running with it, it's over with.
Yeah, hey, Donovan, I'm gonna tell you, bro. We ain't got no big sponsors yet. You can say what the fuck you want to say right now. You can say what you want to say.
Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
But I'm gonna keep it real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Atlanta ain't been in Atlanta since Michael Vick.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
What's understood ain't gotta be said, my boy.
I just realized this is a Monday night game. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
It's prime time.
So the lights are on, so we gotta get that one.
Yeah, that's a dumb.
You gotta perform.
Yeah, it's definitely down for me.
All right. We're gonna move on. Week 16. We got the Jaguars.
Come on, Jacksonville too. God, they couldn't bring nothing on the East Coast.
Hey man, remember? I don't know, dog. Remember the last time they played in Jacksonville? Me and you was in attendance. As a matter of fact, Kevin was in attendance too.
Oh man,
you were at that game too?
Was at that game? Yeah,
I was at that game. Yeah.
Oh man.
Because funny story about that. Then we'll get. So I was sitting next to this old white couple. And then, because we were blowing them out in the first half.
No.
And then, the white man's got up and said, well, it was good while it lasted. We might as well just go ahead and just start going. I said, no, stay right where you at. Stay right where you at, because I know what we about to do.
I know my team.
No, I'm not worried.
Yeah. But man, it's crazy you said that, because me and Max had one of our homeboys with us. Sam, shout out to Sam. He's a Colts fan. Fuck that anyway.
Right.
But he was there. We was killing him in the first half, and he was sitting there looking like, damn, why y'all boys ain't hype? Why y'all ain't hype? And we was looking at him like, yo, we know this team, dog. We know this team. We know this team, man. We know this team, dog. And that was my son. That was my son's first Raiders game, and it was a damn L. So that sucks.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Because I was there with my OG and a couple of my uncles. I was like, man, this thing.
But back to the game, man. It's something about Jacksonville. I don't know what it is. I got us taking the L in that game.
That's real.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I got us taking the L. It's something about Jacksonville. I don't know what it is about them.
The last time I went to not the game before the last one. I think we faced them back in like 2000. Was it 2012 or 2000?
We probably beat them then. Yeah, for sure. I can't remember.
I can't remember, but this was when we had when we had Jalen Richard.
Okay, yeah.
Because I was at the game and we beat them pretty good.
Yeah.
I do remember that game.
The game I'm thinking about the last game in the Coliseum, and Gardner Minshew came in and beat us.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking about.
I got it as a dub, man. I just think and that's another home game for us. I like that. I like that as a win for us, man, because I can't see. I'm not impressed with Trevor Lawrence. I never have been, honestly. And I don't think Travis Etienne even will make it this long in the season. He's gonna be hurt before then, I think. But
T-Law, my boy, but you got a point. Yeah.
Well, I guess I got the other down, but with that one we gonna see, because that two games back to back at home.
Yeah, so we have to get at least one. Yeah, we gotta get one.
Yeah. All right. Bam. December 29th, week 17. It's a game I've been waiting for right here.
Christmas weekend.
Yes, sir. We got the New Orleans Saints down in the damn bayou. We go see Carr.
I am going to try to get to this game.
Oh yeah, I want to get to that one.
I'm my damnedest to get to this game.
Either they or Tampa. You're right. I just realized that.
Well, I'll start it off.
Go ahead, bro.
DC. I feel like we know what DC is, and as a person, I love DC. But we gotta spank that ass, man. We gotta spank that ass. Just so we can shut up the people who are saying, "Oh, we should have never got rid of Derek." Blah 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 blah. And I'll say this: Derek was never the problem, but he wasn't the answer. If you get what I'm saying,
I like that.
He
was never the problem, but he was not the answer.
He was not the answer. He's a good quarterback, but he's not gonna. He ain't gonna put the team on his back. He's gonna try. He's not gonna be successful at it. And I think a lot of the Saints fans found that out last year because
they were realizing that now. Like,
they were excited to have. They were ecstatic to have Derek Carr. But I think once he started playing, it was like, oh, okay. Now we see what Raiders fans talk about all these years. Because them boys didn't believe when I would talk to people. They didn't believe me.
Thought you was hating, right?
They thought I've been hating. I'm not hating. Just like Donovan said, I like Derek as a person. He's actually a half decent quarterback, but he's not who you try to ride.
What I always tell people, DC was never the same after that Christmas game.
Oh yeah,
never the same.
Oh, I was going there.
Yeah, he never was. He never was.
He's been scared ever since. I remember watching that game with my dad, and we couldn't even finish watching the rest of it. Well, it's over with. Because we weren't going. If Derek hadn't gotten hurt, we wouldn't have won the Super Bowl that year, but we would have got at least to the AFC Top Championship.
I definitely think we had.
I know, man. I think we could have won the Super Bowl. I mean, everything was perfect that day. Everything lined up. I thought we had legit Super Bowl aspirations that year because the defense was playing like worldly. Like they weren't good, but they were getting turnovers.
That defense was being it don't break.
They was clutch when they needed it to be.
Oh yes,
see, that's what you want out of a defense. You want to be clutch. The offense was setting them boy on fire. You just want your defense to be clutch in them important moments. Just like B said, bend but don't break. But even with that, when the moment is the biggest, that's when that defense showed up.
That's my take on that game. I got it as a dub for us. Whether we gonna park the car or we gonna rattle them, I feel like it's a dub for us either way. And we gonna get past damn midfield. Because the last time we played them boys, we gonna get past. Yeah, I feel like AOC or Minshew, whoever playing, they gonna make a statement in the car and show them like, hey, this is what you couldn't do.
Right.
My personal opinion.
No, I agree. I got it as a dub too. I think Max about to all them practices. Max,
he
about to eat. All them practices he couldn't get the helm. When he been in the arena, he about to eat. Boy.
Oh yeah, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Car know that shit. It's a wrap.
Oh yeah. If he even started,
and he low key was talking shit though. He was like, "I'm gonna try to get Max in trouble." I'm like, "All right,
go ahead." Yeah, he did say that.
Okay.
And then it would be kind of funny if Devontae cooked them niggas. They were like, "Hey man, we could have did the same shit."
Yeah. And man, another thing, David Carr he always got a lot of negative shit to say about the Raiders, so it's gonna be fun to bust their ass and see what he got to say. And this is no disrespect to Derek Carr. Love him as a person, great guy, say all the right things. He just wasn't the quarterback that I wanted after he messed up his leg. So
no,
much respect to him though.
I do credit Josh McDaniels for that because he finally rented us a car. Because it seems like nobody else wanted to, but
all right, we'll move on then. Week 18, we got the Chargers, and Me personally, fellas, I got it as a dub. I think we sweep the Chargers this year.
I got it as a dub too. But like I said, I had the first one as a hold up. No, I had the first one as a dub too, yeah. So we both align with the sweep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel because for us, because I kind of feel like let's say for example, this is the last game of the year. This is going to be one of them win or you in situation.
Yep.
I hope not, but damn, God, I hope not. I just want to be able to.
I hope not either, but I just kind of feel like because again we have some of them trap games,
Yeah,
so it's going to come down to like a couple years ago, and that's at home. So win or you win wild card spot, and then we should be good. We should be good to go. So I got us winning that one.
And with that dub, man, that'll finish off the season. I got us finishing at 10-7.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
10-7. Best case scenario. 11, 11-6.
It's 18 weeks, right?
18 weeks.
The bye week though.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I got 11. I got 11-7. I don't know if I do my math right. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 11-6.
Yeah, that's the best case scenario for me. That's the best case
That's
scenario.
best case scenario. Yeah,
I can see us getting the 12 wins, but we would have to knock off.
We had to sweep at least 2 teams in the division.
Yeah, we have to sweep at least. We got to pull a sweep against one of the teams in the division. I think we can get 12-6, but I'm thinking 11-6 is the best case scenario. Worst case scenario, I'll say 8-9 or 9-8.
I'd say 9-8.
Okay.
That's worst case. Because I do think shit, we won. They won what 7 games last year.
Yeah, we won 8 games last year.
Yeah, see, I think they won game better just with AP starting from the beginning. I think they at least one game better. So worst case scenario 9-8, best 11-6.
I like
and
it.
I like to think I'm the objective one. So if I say 11-6, then we gonna have a good year.
And then if we get a wild card spot, I would like to face at least. No, I don't think Texas is gonna be in the wild card spot. I'm trying to think.
But we might play them because I mean they would have to have a better record than Kansas City, Buffalo, Baltimore, and I don't think they're gonna have a better record than them 3. So there's a chance we play either Miami, Houston. Who else?
I mean,
yeah, Miami and Houston. Maybe Cincinnati because I think they make the playoffs this year.
Yeah,
and maybe even Cleveland, man. Just you never know, man. It's too early.
Right.
Maybe even Cleveland, bro. You just never know. But I definitely like our chances with this 10-7 record, man. And like I said, I know me personally, I'm cool with either AOC or Minshew starting. I know a lot of Raider Nation want Minshew, but I feel like with AOC coming back, this is the second year. He was kind of thrown into the fire last year. And I mean, he did okay. So
people act like that's why I wasn't I was like I knew we weren't gonna get Jaden, but I was like, look, if we don't get a quarterback, I'm cool with
it. Yeah, me too. I think the only quarterback I really wanted, to be truthful, I didn't really want Jaden Daniels, and I told B that a couple of times. The only quarterback I really wanted was Michael Penix, and maybe Spencer Rattler later. But for me, I was cool with AOC because you had a rookie coach, play caller who's never called plays, and you a rookie yourself, so it's all a new experience. I'm definitely I'm hoping that he's the starter. I think he will be. I think Gardner Minshew is just a high ceiling second quarterback guarantee. Like, okay, if something catastrophic happened, we could at least throw Gardner and
Yeah,
we know he
you
can
got an
do it.
insurance policy in case something happens.
A
Yeah.
good goddamn insurance policy too. That's a good one, boy. Because who's a better backup than Gardner right now? Honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
Yo, did y'all see? The mini camp is going on. It's two
yep.
players I've been hearing a lot of good stuff about. First, I'm gonna start off with JPJ Jackson Powers Johnson. I'm hearing a few good things about him, man. They say he's looking pretty good in the mini camp. I mean, shorts and t-shirts, you hitting pads don't hit back, but
Right.
him don't lie.
I love that pick. And then when you listen to the interviews and all that, and he wants to be a Raider. And that's the most important thing nowadays. Like, you want to be part of that team. And then I'm looking at some film. That boy is nasty, man. He finishes his blocks off. He's violent, and that's what you need on that offensive line.
Oh yeah, he was a great pick. I think I found it interesting. I don't know if y'all heard they got him practicing at left guard.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
so I'm interested to see how if they have him practicing at left guard, how that line is going to shift. Because that means you either looking at putting Parham at right guard, which we know is a big need, or sliding DJ Glaze in the right guard. Because I do think they and Mumford going to take the right tackle position over. I think it's this time.
Okay, I can say I'm kind of on the fence with it, but I can see it. I can see it. But like I was saying on the last episode, man, I think JPJ gonna bring that attitude that we need on that offensive line. I just feel like we didn't have that guy, last year and the year before. I just feel like we didn't have that guy that shut the fuck up, let's go
Right.
guy. And Jermaine Illuminor tried to be that, but nobody like Jermaine. Go sit down, Jermaine.
And he wasn't. He wasn't terrible.
Nah,
He wasn't.
He did what he was supposed to do, but he
okay.
wasn't a long term.
I'm glad that the Giants overpaid for him because I think he if the Giants didn't overpay for him, I could have seen him back in Vegas. They would have tried to resign him. I think.
Well, this other guy I've been hearing about, and I gave this guy a hard time last year. Max, talking to you and Dom, I know you see some of my crazy tweets sometime. Tyree Wilson, man, the ugly jacket guy, I always call him. Apparently, he's looking good, man. He's looking good. I want to see this guy succeed. I think he'll be better suited playing inside beside Christian Wilkerson because I like Coombs on the outside. But man, he's looking stronger. He's looking like the guy that we wanted last year. I'll say that. How y'all feel about it?
Yeah, Tyree. Cause they was automatically comparing him to Big Clee, man, and
Right. He's not pleased. That wasn't even fair.
I'm gonna keep it real because I'm a Clemson fan, so I wasn't too hard on Big Clee, man. I wasn't too hard on like he was just picked too high. He was just picked too high. So if we would have got him like with that 27 pick, like instead of Abram, that would have been a good pick. But I don't see any similarities between him and Cleveland at all. And you just have to be patient. I mean, those lower leg injuries, they knew that he was going to be hurt.
Right.
So it was going to be a process. And then at the same time, you have to remember we had Chandler Jones, but he went loopy.
That boy flipped the goddamn noodles on him, boy.
And he went loopy, so you had to throw him in the fire before he was ready.
Right. Right.
So
And
now
he did get better towards the end of the year.
And that's all you want. That's all you want as rookie timing. So I think Tyree he'll be all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Respect.
I think so as well. Tyree, he I mean, Donovan said it. I couldn't really say it any better. Like I completely agree. He'll be all right. Because even what I was thinking the other day, like what's the chances that they really re-sign Malcolm Kuntz? Like if Kuntz go out here and ball another season, are they going to re-sign him? Or are they going to let him test free agency and say, hey, we got Tyree. We're going to let Tyree man the other side. And if we needed to go draft or sign a free agent to compete with him, then we'll do that. But the price that Kuntz might want, they might not want to sign it. So I'm interested. So that's something I'm watching this year as well, especially to see how Malcolm play.
I could dig it. I could dig it. One thing I want to say for sure, man, I feel like it's something about AP, man. I believe this roster is actually buying into what he's saying. I feel like they're gonna lay it on the line for him. So based off of just heart alone, bro, I feel like we'll get a few wins just off of that.
Exactly.
They believe, bro.
Yeah.
Once you believe, then
and you could see that. You could see the difference between my dad. He was a football coach. So
okay.
See the thing, like when with a coach, you have to be wanting to run into a brick wall for him.
Right.
When you motivate, like sometimes, when I used to be feeling down or whatever, like my pops would talk to me, give me that extra little, you know what I'm saying, and that's what you need to get to the next level. So, and on top of that, AP is a former player in the league. He knows how it is. He knows win the Super Bowl. So you put all that in together, then I think it would be good. And I'm cheering for him because he's a black man. But Josh McDaniels, I was against I was against the hire from the get-go.
I know, my brother. I know, and I was with you. Yes.
You knew I was against the hire from the get-go. And then I was like, man, I was wondering, what took Mark Davis so long. Like, you see what's going on. But the point that I'm trying to make is they didn't want to play for Josh.
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
And see, a good coach, he's gonna look at the team and says, okay, this ain't working. Let me do some tweaks. Let me figure out what is the best suit for my players, the best position to put my players in. Absolutely. Josh didn't do that. It was his way or the highway, the Patriot way or the highway.
I'm glad we burnt down that motherfucking highway and got his ass out of there.
Yeah. I'm curious, Donovan, what was it about him that you didn't like? Was it before or what he went through as far as the McDaniels hire?
I mean, because the way I look at it is you look at the Denver situation.
Mm-hmm.
And Denver situation went. He started off like 6-0 and then he lost like the rest of them. And then you hear players like complaining about him because I saw an interview with Brandon Marshall. He was down talking him. So when the hire was first made, I was like, well, maybe he learned from the first time. He was young. He was young the first time around. When we young and we just getting there, we don't know no better.
Right.
So I gave him the benefit of the doubt. I said, you know what? Let's see. Let's see. And in the preseason, I'm looking at the games and whatnot, and I'm looking at the film, and I'm like, okay, I kind of see what he's doing. And then the moment I knew it was gonna go downhill was when we signed Jimmy G. I said, God damn it.
Oh yeah. Hey Donovan, he's a Jimmy G believer. He was calling Himmy Garoppolo and shit.
I gave Jimmy the benefit of it. I said after we won that first game, because when he scrambled for the first down to ice the game, I said, okay, we good. Because DC, he wasn't scrambling for that first down. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna give Jimmy G a chance to see what he got.
Yeah.
But that motherfucker got hurt like he was out by like week 4, week 3. He got hurt quick.
He really just old, man. That's really what it came down to. My whole point was he's gonna be better than Derek Carr. That was really the biggest thing. But he really just old. He got it no more. I know what he's gonna do in LA, but I digress.
Well,
he's gonna be a backup. That's what he should be.
He might even get that if he gotta make it there. He might even get that.
He'll keep a job, man. Y'all know how that go. He'll keep a job.
Oh yeah, Got the
well, I got a question for y'all, B. I don't mean to take over your show, but
you good.
What's the biggest concern for y'all going into this year?
Luke Getsy. Hands down. that ain't even a question. Luke Getsy. Because EP gonna have that defense right. Marvin Lewis gonna have that defense right. You got nothing but weapons on offense. It's no excuse on offense for me. Like you got
and I kind of feel like, because here's the thing, I want to be able to watch a game for once, and then once we get out to a lead, because the good teams can get out to a lead and keep it. You know what I'm saying? So I want to be able to look at the game and be like, all right, I'll turn the score on. It's 27-10. All right, we good.
We good.
Right.
Right.
Right. You might come back. You might come back. It's 30-21, but you're still like, all right, we good.
Yeah.
We good.
And then it's like, cause we got to sit there and watch the whole game and hope and pray that the good teams don't do that. So just for once, I want to be able to relax.
Once they secure the bag, they secure the bag for sure.
Right.
I know me. I still think we need to bring in another cornerback, man. I feel like once we bring in a veteran cornerback, I'm at ease. Whoever that may be, or one of these rookie cornerbacks may hit. So you just never know.
Now I will say because I was initially mad at the Brock Bowers pick. You saw it, B.
Oh yeah.
Because I wanted a corner.
Yeah. I wanted a corner too. I didn't really.
I wanted my man's out of Alabama, or what's my man name?
Keon Mitchell from Toledo.
Yeah, I wanted at least one of those two.
Yeah, I agree. I wanted a corner. I wouldn't have been mad with the offensive lineman just because I know that's important. But like I said, I'm a huge Thayer Munford fan. I really think he showed something when he came in and played left tackle against some good teams. The Chiefs being one of them. So I wasn't so stuck on the offensive lineman. I really wanted that corner because I think that another corner on the other side would have took the defense. It would have been elite. That's a big word, but I think it would have made them elite because you would have had Hobbs in the slot, Jack Jones, Jacorian Bennett, whoever the rookie is. That's four solid corners right there. And then you still got the face on, you still got Webb, So I wanted the corner as well, but I'm hoping they sign somebody like a Dory Jackson.
I don't know, man. We definitely will see, man. Well, fellas, man, I gotta get up out of here, man. I gotta cover my WNBA stuff, of course.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
But man, hey Donovan, man, tell them where they can find you at, man.
Yeah, y'all can find me at Gotta Ghost One on Twitter, man. Real quick, album plug. Album almost done. Try to get it out mid-July, late July. Y'all stay on the lookout for that. But I appreciate it, B, man. I'm gonna be back on it the next time, man.
Oh man, you family, man. Anytime you got anything you want to promote, man, you know where you can come at, man. Max,
yes,
you done got your social media game up yet?
No, I ain't get there yet, but I'm gonna create a Kings for the Culture Twitter, and we gonna move it like that.
All right,
man. All right, yo, good to meet you, Mac.
All absolutely, right, we gonna get out. You and Charleston, we got the choice.
Oh yeah, I was about to say yeah.
I get your information from Beto.
All right, no doubt.
With that being said, man, this is another episode of Kings for the Culture. I hope y'all enjoy, man. Y'all know where to find me at. I done dropped my stuff plenty of times, but y'all know what it is, man. The Kings for the Culture. The keys to success. Keep that stress off your chest. More progress, less regress. And with that being said, we gone.
Salute.
Yeah.